Alright, so day 9 of Japan has finished, and today was a really fun day as well. I know I did an audio journal yesterday, and it was my first one that I'm sort of like publishing instead of just keeping privately. But of course, I omit extreme details like I would for my actual journal. But I do like the idea of just talking about the day at the end of the day and just sharing it as well. So today I went to Nijo Castle. That was, I suppose, the primary new place that I visited, and I thought it was a very nice spot to check out for sure. The only issue is that it started raining and it was super cold and windy. People's umbrellas were like flying away, and selfie sticks or tripods, monopods were getting knocked over. The winds were super strong, and there was also a really big and elegant rainbow that was super awesome. But that's besides the point. One of the big things about today, I feel, is just learning how important it is, like when you're in Japan, like what season. I think winter, if you want to go to Hokkaido, that's a great place for snow and everything, if you want to see snow. Kyoto, I think this year, my friend is saying that it may or may not snow. The previous years have been colder, but I do expect a little bit of snow. But I don't know, some of the images I've seen, the photos and pictures where some of the temples are just covered in snow, I'm really hoping for that. But at the same time, as of this moment, it's just slightly cold, not super cold, but today was actually really cold. And so winter during Japan is, at least as of this year, seems kind of like not that cold, but it can get pretty cold on some days. And today was definitely one of the more unfortunate ones. I was actually going to make a video saying like, oh yeah, it's not even that cold in Japan, but it can be, definitely can be. So that video is not going to exist. But in Nijo Castle, there's like a lot of sakura trees and plum trees, I think, is what my friend said. And they were really nice, even though obviously there's no sakura or much plums on them. But I can see how they would be extremely beautiful once everything blooms. So definitely something I need to check out again once spring starts. So time your trip well, try to see Japan during a season where it's optimal. Because summer in Kyoto is like crazy hot and humid, and people here who live here have told me that it's not a great spot to be in the summer. So don't visit during the summer, I suppose, if you can avoid it. And autumn seems to be a nice season as well. So yeah, that's just the moral of the story of what I've learned from my visit to Nijo Castle. And then there's, I hate that I can't remember the shrine that we went to, the name of it, but it was near Nijo Castle. And my friend told me that in Kyoto, or I'm not sure if all of them, but she said all, but like maybe some might not be, but I don't know. I'll just believe her. Like all shrines are free and castles are not. So that's just something to keep in mind. But yeah, some of the shrines have really nice ponds, and it was very beautiful and just nice to be at. The only issue was that it was so cold and windy. So yeah, but afterwards we just hung out around the area and ate dinner at a more like different type of area or spot. It was more traditional dinner rather than the sushi and ramen that I've been having a lot of these days, which I really like sushi and ramen, but sometimes if you eat it like every single day, it can get tiring. So definitely try out different spots. The one that I went to was called Yayoi Ken. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but the characters are Yayoi Ken. Yayoi Ken. It was basically like sukiyaki, like somewhat hot with rice and everything. Super good. Or at least I thought it was super good. I just like sukiyaki in general. But it's good to eat something else that wasn't ramen and sushi, even though I love those two things a lot. But yeah, I'm probably going to make a video about that eventually on like other foods that aren't just the things Japan's known for. But yeah, it was just really nice hanging out with my friend from Japan that lives in Kyoto. Like it was another day where she just took me around the area that like she knew a lot about. So it's nice. It's just really nice to not have to constantly search for where you want to go. Yeah, I think that's about it for today in terms of everything that I did and learned. In the morning I did a lot of editing. I gotta try to get that process to be faster. But let's see how this goes. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you guys in the next one.